There we go. Forgot to turn the mic on. Alright, well that's awkward. Alright, Virtual Crusader here again, back in Destiny 2 Crucible. Gotta keep working on this, grabbing a few things in the tower real quick, and then we'll hop in.
Let's see what we have here.
Almost at rumble. Get some bounties for fun.
Nice shooting out there. Take it.
Not specifically go for any of those. I don't know how many of these I have left. Let's grab a few.
Make us proud.
They say the Cabal respect and fear you.
Do that.
Why can't those rookies in the Crucible be more like you?
Grab this stuff. Oh, it's Mayhem. We'll warm up in Mayhem then. The reason I don't grab these is because the power level's lower. I guess you have a chance at good rolls, but to be honest, it kind of feels like a waste. So.
Stop by when you return, Titan. We'll trade punches.
Alright.
I'll let you go first.
Thank you, sir. Maybe we'll do Mayhem though. Well, maybe not. Well, might go back and forth. Depending how things go in normal Crucible. Ah man, I like Feeding Frenzy, I don't like Elemental Capacity. Plus this is a pretty good roll. Kinda wanna keep that. Alright. This is Mayhem. Let's have some fun with this. Should probably put that away. I think this applies when you're using the Thunder Crash, but I don't know if it actually helps that much. Actually, my stats are pretty well balanced here. That's because I got stuff on there. Interesting.
Mayhem!
Guy looks interesting with the pink.
There is no cowardice in hiding until you're supercharged. But I'll see it. I'll see it every time.
Because I get sniped here. I just want to get the kill with that. Problem's gonna be Chaos Reach. Anything else Thunder Crash should be able to deal with. But Chaos Reach is gonna be a problem. Oh, save me, teammate!
I bet they didn't expect that!
I don't know if you could deflect that.
This is amazing! I can feel that in my bones!
Why was that guy red? Oh, that's because of the Lawrence driver. I thought he had a weird super. I'm like, what? Oh, teammate, why? I think that shot would have landed. Hello. There's nowhere to run.
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
Uh-huh. I feel bad using Thunder Crush. It's fun to use, but it doesn't give people a chance to really use their supers. And in Mayhem, that's kind of frowned upon, you know. Alright. You saw that. He, like, lagged. I don't know if... I won't say he lag switch, but he definitely moved at an awkward thing. Where'd he go? Is he there? Oh, come on.
Only 5 minutes
I
left.
supposed to have that overshield too. You're telling me kill me in 2 hits with the overshield on my super? That I don't buy. Alright. I don't know if that guy's lag switching, but it's definitely helping him. Okay, I don't think it's on purpose, but... I meant to throw that high and then I thought to throw it low and then I messed it up. He like fell into it and it didn't hit him.
I bet they didn't expect that. 2 for 1.
That was lovely.
Good.
The bubble's the only reason I survived what should have killed me. I was waiting for him to pop up there.
Finish them.
That was a lucky hit.
Three minutes. You're winning. Stay strong.
First of all, that first shot looked like it should have hit him in the body, and then that golden gun shot looked like it went past my head. I don't know. I was trying to fly out through there. That one guy was definitely having lag issues, though. Well, it says casting Fists of Havoc, so maybe it doesn't work with that. Let's see. I doubt this will let me survive anything. It'll slow me down too. Hmm. You know, I don't know if I've done this combo yet. It's pretty fun. Sweet business with the chess piece. For lols. Pretty fun. Sustained fire boosts range and rate of fire, and then a larger mag, 150. I think it used to be 100. Increase accuracy when firing from the hip. Pick up special heavy ammo immediately. Reloads this weapon. I think it used to be primer, but obviously that's
Mayhem.
and flinch is reduced. Oh, I thought I had skins for this. I did on Xbox. 'Cause I played on Xbox before PC. I just prefer the controls on PC better. But there's like a golden one I used to have.
What's my favorite gun? Flaming hammers. Welcome to Mayhem.
I don't know if this will work because everyone's going to be getting supers fast and. I'm not helping at all. Because I think the ammo it gives back is a percentage. I'm surprised that killed the Dawn of Blade. He threw his first shot at the other guy, which is the only reason I got him. But with the armor boost, I'm surprised it worked that fast. No one wants the heavy?
Lost the lead. Now make it rain. Double down. Together as one. I love it.
Suppressive fire.
Wage war like a true titan.
Excuse me, sir. I want to use Thunder Crash, but I want to give him some time in his bubble. There's a man in his bubble. Sweet business is pretty fun. It's pretty good too. I don't know if I've ever really used it on stream before. I was actually gonna fly over him, but
I envy your strength.
he jumped, so I hit him. I was wondering if I could kill him
5
flying
minutes
past him.
remain. A strong start. Fight on.
I just want to see if I can crack the bubble with that. Oh, it's immune to bullets? You can still damage it. I don't know why it's saying that.
Enemies.
I thought he was going to
almost
left.
won.
See, you should never be allowed to spawn kill. It's never fun. I know it's mayhem, but still, there should be protected spawns. How is he not taking damage? You notice that?
You'll beat this time.
Oh, I went. It was my teammate's ice thing. I went to the left and then that popped up. That wasn't there before. Like, try to have a fun last moment and then it's like, oh, hey, you're not allowed to do that. We might use this during normal stuff. Sweepiness is pretty good. I haven't used it in a while. It's fun to use. Kinda hard. You gotta be exposed to get the full effect, but once it's going, it's pretty effective. So. I'm gonna try. Well, no, I don't want to do it. I want to try sniping, but I don't want to be one of the guys that ruins your super because he just sniped you. Of course, it is Mayhem, so it's not as bad because you should be getting it often. You know what? I won't use that. I don't know which one to use. I'll just stick with this. It's fun to use. This might go good with Sweet Business, actually.
Mayhem. What's my favorite gun? Flaming hammers. Welcome to Mayhem.
Oh, if I would have punched, I would have been able to get him. He was within range. But I waited too long to see what he'd do. I wasn't sure if I'd make that. Oh no! Wait. Oh, you saw that. I should have been punching him. I wouldn't have survived, but you saw a whiplash there. That's lag. I would have died anyway, but I would have at least been able to get a punch in. Oh, did he die? There are definitely people lagging. I guess I'm not the only one for once, which is nice. Okay, I was gonna say, that definitely looked like it hit him in the back of the head. Just took a second to activate.
Your enemy can't kill if they're dead.
I was hoping I could shoot him before I froze. Ow. Set up my toe.
5 minutes.
See, is it just me or did it look like he was looking to the right and then he fired as it looked like he was looking to the right? So it looked like I had time to get a shot off and then all of a sudden you see the going gun hit. Get him!
Good.
Yeah. He kind of stared at me like, are you gonna kill me? Like, it is a Crucible match. And we are all supposed to be Guardians. Because the test of the non-Guardian Crucible didn't go well. I'll say that much. How do I keep getting ammo back? I thought I had 2 shots. Okay, I was hoping he'd pop out, he didn't. Oh, that was a smart throw! And it gave me an owie. Oh, it disabled. I was gonna ground pound with that, but because it slowed me down, it disabled it. Oh, I fell just out of range.
Enemy
I think I destroyed his
almost
bubble
won.
though. Oh no! I hit him, but
Enemy has defeated you.
he didn't die. If I got a headshot, he probably would have died. I was gonna fly around him, but he was right next to a wall. Is that 3? Yeah, we'll do one more, just in case. Oh, I like Dragonfly, but triple tap's more for bosses. Dragonfly is better for not bosses. Oops. Some fun with the middle tree. Or solar middle tree. Oops. I don't know what color I have on here. I think it's black armory. Yep. See if we can find it. That's pretty cool. I'm glad they added this, because that way if you want to do a different one, try stuff out for overall, you can. It's a lot easier to do because before you had it individually applied to each armor piece, which was a pain. It's not bad. I kind of don't care for how the visor looks. Be nice if it was like a darker color or something. This seems kind of bland. There's no red in it, so it kind of doesn't really fit, you know? Kinda works the first. Oh, that's nice. That matches pretty good. Doesn't have the effect, but the red I think matches. Did it change? No, it's loading. It's not gonna change. Should mess around them because before you could preview what it would look like on all your armor at once, but you couldn't apply. You got to go to each individual piece. I haven't been doing. I should experiment more with that because now it's easier to do that. It's not as much of a pain to actually apply it if you like some. It's a bit too bright for me, but it's still I think it looks cool.
It's not the sky falling. It's mayhem.
Hey, that's my super. You ever have where you wait at a spot for someone to walk out like all the pros do and no one ever shows up? Yeah, I'm that guy. I like how the tornado took its time so he had just enough time to kill me. As in, I don't like that. That's poorly illustrated sarcasm. Or poorly, whatever, I don't know. Oh, he disintevaporated before I could get him. How is that guy going faster than tornadoes? I don't remember people being able to outrun those before. One day, my prey will come. But today is not that day, apparently. What stinks is that he activated right before the grenade hit, so he got the damage resistance. It might have killed him with my teammate shooting him. Problem is my super is all close range.
5 minutes remaining.
It's fun to use, but a lot of open areas here. What? teammate got him, dude. See, that's the problem with the shutdown. They are fun, but when you're trying to use a roaming super, it pretty much ruins your day. I thought he was spawning, so I didn't fire. Wait, did he think he was dead?
They've almost won.
I hate radar. It's really inaccurate. Yeah, there's no one there.
Your enemy has defeated you.
Alright, I guess this is the last mayhem. There's a score for you. Alright, now that we're used to fast supers, let's not do that. Let's go with the hand cannon today. For now, at least. Kinda wanna stick with this. I'll go with top tree.
control. Capture and defend, Guardians. You captured Zone A. Enemy claimed Zone C. You have advantage. Together as one. I love it. Zone A lost. They have advantage. That's why we have fire teams. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours. why we have fire teams. 5 minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on. You captured Zone C. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them. Zone A lost. You captured Zone A. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them. Finish them. Zone C lost. Victory well executed. Your victory gives the city hope, Guardians.
Oh, I have my mic muted? I apologize. Always annoying when that happens. If I was muted before, I was asking, what did you mean by 7 hours? I'm not streaming for 7 hours. Over the course of like 2 1/3 streams, maybe. But
Control.
that's got bright green on that guy.
Move in and take those zones. They are your life. Enemy claimed Zone C. Zone A captured.
Someone walked in view, I was gonna blast him.
Zone
Like
B
that.
captured. You have zone advantage.
But with purple. My gun's for it. Do they have a team? Okay.
Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them, now hold them.
I messed that up.
Zone B
Teammates
locked.
are here, they can handle it. Oh, I didn't
They
die
have
from that?
advantage.
Worth it! Now I have a safety bubble.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone C locked.
I'm surprised that worked. I was half expecting to die to that.
Two for one.
I can...
Zone A captured.
Did he
Zone
not see me?
advantage is yours.
What is... My radar must be flashing. Alright, that ticks me off. It kept glitching the slide. You saw that. I was sprinting, I hit crouch to slide, and the game's like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're doing. So I would have survived that if not for the lag, or whatever it was. Because all it made me do is keep crouching there like an idiot when I was trying to slide. But again, if the game's having trouble keeping up with it, the lag's gonna say, oh, well, you just started sprinting, so you weren't quite ready to slide, even though on my screen I was ready to slide at that point. That's why lag drives me nuts. I play things down to the... I play things down to the wire, but because of lag, it throws that playbook out the window.
Zone C locked.
Alright. And then all of a sudden I can't hit squat, which is on me, but... drives me insane.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
Oh, he mercy rolled him. Oh, did he just drop dead? It looked like he died right before my teammate hit him with the shots. Or right as. Maybe he was low health, but that looked weird.
You're a wall around those zones. Take that iron will beyond the Crucible.
I'll ignore that number. I don't know how I got that. I felt like I died a few times too. There's no way I got that many kills. I was missing half my shots. Maybe I should go with middle tree. That would make grenade detonates on impact. I got a throwing hammer as well. I could follow those up with each other. I'll try that. I mean like this because you have range and you with the sunspots you can create a lot of area denial. Plus you get a damage boost from it. Plus your solar ability kills restore your health. Grenade melee ability and sunwear kills leave a deadly sunspot. Then passing through it cause your grenade melee abilities to recharge faster and your super to last longer. And increases the damage your weapons deal. Defeating combat with your super spawns an elemental well that matches your subclass and type. Why not? Should help teammates too, I think. I don't really mess around with these much. They just kind of put them in the game and never really mentioned or explained them. Maybe in one of the Chwabs, but... Grants energy to your ability with the lowest current energy. Picking up one who matches what your subclass is grants energy to all of your abilities. Probably not a ton, but still. I mean, I guess it would match the stasis stuff. Because there's stasis things when you get a stasis crystal, it'll boost some of your ability, like your melee energy. So that's probably what that is for the light side. balance that out. Oh, the one on the back right looks cool. They put some time into that one.
No zones means no victory. Take them and crush your enemies. Enemy claimed Zone C. Zone A captured. You captured Zone B. You have zone advantage.
Oh, I almost had him. I wasn't sure if the recoil would knock that off or not. Oh, I thought I had ammo. Oh, not messing
Zone
with
C
that.
captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone A lost.
We seem to be getting a lot of mercy rolls today. The one before the last one was actually close to a mercy roll. The last one was, and if you look at the score, it's not looking good for them. Oh, I hit the button and it didn't activate. I'm sick of that delay. It's really annoying.
Together as one. I love it. They have
Wait, if I do that, it does throw it right away, so I don't know why there was a delay. It's driving me nuts.
Zone A captured. You have advantage. I envy your strength, Titan.
Surprised that worked.
Zone C captured.
Oh.
That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone A lost.
Ah, that fired faster than I was thinking. Wait, is he a hunter? He's got so much stuff on him, he looked like a Titan. Did you see him use a melee ability? I just saw Yotun. I didn't see him do the thing for the missiles.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
Of course, they all spawn back here. I wish they didn't make that so you could survive it. Because it actually would kill you if you stayed in there too long. The reason they nerfed it was because too many people complained about accidentally walking through it. Not the people on your team, but the enemy team. As in, they made a bad decision and rushed through it. That's why they nerfed it, which I thought was stupid.
That's a power
That's the whole point of the barrier, is area denial. I don't know why I can land those so well sometimes. But anyway, that's why they nerfed that. It's because people made bad decisions.
Zone C lost.
Because it was a great AoE ability, which, you know, the Titan's thing is kind of useless. It just kind of blocks, which is useful. But it can get destroyed pretty easy. But then they basically remove the consequence for trying to go through it.
Fight on. I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
Another Mercy Roll. What is this, Iron Banner?
I could not ask for a better victory. Your victory gives the city hope, Guardians.
Box breathing is neat, but I don't know. Grants bonus range and precision damage that resets after firing or exiting zoom. They nerfed that too, because it used to be as long as you were scoped you had it, but as soon as you fire you gotta wait. I mean, you do get the damage boost, which is nice, but to me it's kind of annoying to go, alright, now I gotta wait 3 seconds, okay, now I gotta wait 2 It's kind of DPS wise, it feels like it's better just keep firing. I'm sure people have tested that. Let's go with the pulse. I guess there's not a lot of people, and we're getting most of the good players on our team. I mean, I'd rather stomp than get stomped, but at the same time, it's not fun for the people getting stomped either way. So hopefully the matchmaking gets better. Because we keep getting Mercy Rolls. Oh, the Hacky Gun matches that. Keep getting Mercy Rolls. I don't know. Maybe we'll go into Gambit. There's some... It's part PvP. I'm thinking too, I might make Tuesdays just kind of like Destiny 2 days instead of Destiny 2 PvP. Of course, we usually don't know if the servers are wacky or not until we're playing, but like I said, I mean today hasn't been so bad, but part of that's because we've had 3 Mercy Rolls, or 2 Mercy Rolls, 1 almost Mercy Roll. So, it's not exactly like we're being challenged.
Control.
They look like they're from the pyramid ships. I'm the only brightly colored one there.
Take those zones and hold them to your last breath.
Hi guys. See, we got 3 going to there, so I'll go here with these guys. Darn it, they always move right when I fire, you know?
Zone C captured.
Oh, I had a shoulder charge.
Enemy claimed Zone A.
Who threw that? Oh, that was a teammate. I was gonna say, I didn't throw that grenade. I don't really have any close range weapons
Zone
right
A
now.
captured. Zone advantage is yours.
See, like, that should have been at least a body shot. I swear, the more I use a weapon, the less effective I become with it. Like that! The millisecond it left the gun, he moved. Because he was looking at my teammate. That's when he moved. This drives me nuts. This happened once when I was playing Call of Duty like 10 years ago. Like if I didn't change my loadout every match or two, I would do horrible. Like I'm not kidding. I would go from like shotgun and pistol to sniper and SMG to assault rifle and I don't know, something else. But if I didn't constantly change my loadout, I would do horrible.
Just took the lead.
So I think sometimes my brain gets resistant to using a certain gun, which is why usually when you see me switch to it the first time, I'll actually, Alright, I'm getting pissed off now. See, this is what I don't like, going from a 3 to a 10. More like a 7, but... Because my brain's like, okay, and then all of a sudden, people are 10 times harder. Like, I get that happens, but it's just, mentally, it's frustrating. It's like, it should be a gradual increase in difficulty, but that's part of the problem when you play PvP. See, I'm already surrounded again, it's getting me ticked off.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Okay, alright. Something's, I don't know if it's my brain or the game, something's going off. I know that pulls you, but it doesn't continually jerk your screen, it's just when it initially grabs you. See what I mean though? All of a sudden we go to can't do anything, and that drives me nuts. See, that looked like I shot the wall, didn't it? It looked like I hit the side of the cover he was behind, but it counted as a headshot. So again, if I'm right about the bullet magnetism being affected by the lag,
Zone A captured. You have zone advantage.
that is what will cause that. My shots are going to be off by a tiny bit because of
Zone
lag
C
delay.
captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Then my gun doesn't even come out fast enough. And my teammate, I thought he was flanking, but I guess not. Gosh darn it, I hate when it does that. And of course someone kills me while I'm trying to change the stuff. So I want to use this to get the catalyst done, but again, if I stick with a single weapon too long... See, that looked like a miss to me. See, like, I jumped up a little bit and moved back, but then somehow I was still on the platform, and then I fall off. I don't know. Drives me nuts. I don't have a shotgun, I'll switch to that.
Zone B locked.
See, again, I tried to go to the left, but like, oh, you gotta wait for the animation. Yay. What was that? Oh, hey, thanks for the raid. Or should I thank you for that? I don't know.
Captured. You have zone advantage.
See, what bothers me there is on Raider, he's going here. As soon as I put the berry, he goes back. And again, I get there's people smart enough to do that, but it's bugging me when it's like, oh, it's always that guy I'm fighting. Eh.
Zone C lost. Zone B captured. You have zone advantage.
The one time I could hit him, it's a dead body.
Get it.
Oh, did I grab? Did I get? Okay. What was that? Oh, that's one of those things. Wait, that's my teammates. My brain broke. I appreciate the support. Hit the heel rift.
Zone A lost.
That's fine. You can tell I'm not used to getting raided.
3 minutes. Hold strong, and this battle is yours.
I'm doing better with the auto rifle. Oh, I missed. Why did it do that? Alright. Well, that got me killed. Where did my teammate go? I know there was a guy behind me. I really do appreciate it.
Zone B lost. Power.
Definitely a goal to
Enemy
reach
has your
towards.
zone. You captured Zone A.
Oh, I thought that was my teammate. See, again, I do the smart thing and retreat from the two guys rushing me, one a super, and there's an enemy that happens to be behind us. Again, I get it happens. Still frustrating. Then my teammate bumps me. How is that guy always... Again, I get being good at that, but even when I flicked over to fire at him, he got out of the way just in time. Yeah, I get there's guys that are really good, but when they're like magically good, it bothers me. It's like, again, I'm not saying he's cheating or anything like that, but just somehow he reacts very well. Again, good for him. I'm not condemning him for that.
Only 1 minute left.
But that just means I should keep my distance more, because obviously he's good, and at close range he's good too, so.
This
That was a close game though. Oh.
No, not this time. Controlling those zones is the only path to victory.
Slowly floats down. Oh, thanks for the follow too. Oh wait, that's a handsome Jack. I thought he died. Good to see him back. Or is it, I forget his name. I just played the DLC too in Borderlands 3. The guy who was a handsome Jack impersonator. What was it? Timothy, that was it. Maybe it's just him going around. Oh, you're always welcome, so do appreciate it. Hopefully I improve a lot by the time we hit that goal. Probably would help.
Control.
Nice if I had a shotgun here. I could probably pull one out. It's not like power level matters in this in control. I would use fusion, but when it's laggy, it's not always reliable for me at least. Because sometimes I've
Show
had
your
where I was
enemy
point
this
blank
place
and I got
belongs
him
to
all
you
in the
now.
chest and it was like,
Take the
eh.
zone.
Yeah, not that I always want to blame lag, but it does happen. But we'll try it out, see how it works.
You captured Zone A. Enemy claimed Zone C.
Oh, I'm like, who's he fighting? See, I get a guy who doesn't see me, go to attack him, his buddy immediately shows up behind me, guns me down. That's another thing that bugs me. Happens a lot. That guy didn't see me, but he had a buddy who did.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Alright. Another thing
As
that
one.
I don't just have horrible situational awareness, but the millisecond I stop and
Enemy
turn to
has
the left,
zone
that's when the guy
advantage.
pops out. It's like, what are the
You
odds? Huh?
captured Zone C. You have advantage.
I definitely need to improve my situational awareness.
Your legend grows.
Probably better off with a grenade
Fire
launcher
team that
here.
fights together stays together.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch back to
You
this.
captured Zone A. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Zone C lost.
Alright, probably one of the extremely rare times that my flank actually works. Oh, there's a sniper! Wait, where did they come from? They must have spawned behind me. There was nobody on radar on any side. I go there, turn around to fight them, and two guys shoot me in the back. Like I said, that's one thing they really need to fix in this game is the spawns.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
And then we mercy roll 'em. That we're getting a lot of mercy rolls today. Maybe we should go into the competitive playlist. But that happens a lot too. It's either you get killed spawning or you spawn right behind someone. And obviously those are due to the same issue, spawning next to enemies.
Zones controlled. Targets eliminated. Nice work.
Like, I would have had that guy if his buddies hadn't spawned behind. There's no way they flanked. If they flanked, they would have hit me from my right when I was facing him, but they came right from behind me, which means they spawned there. Again, this game can be a lot of fun, but stuff like that drives me nuts. Again, I don't know how easy a fix would be, but they should make dedicated spawns where you have 3 ways to go out on the same side of the map. Not like any point of the map, but where you spawn, they can't get in there, can't throw grenades, nothing like that. And then you could come out of one of 3 entrances. I say 3 because if you have 1 or 2, they could guard those, especially if they're next to each other. But I have like 3 exits that are not within view of each other. Like, just tag on a thing at the start, you know what I mean? Like there, you could have one come up from where that open area is on the cliff there. That's not good. But just so that way people can come in without getting immediately obliterated or having guys spawn behind your teammates, which is never fun. That should have killed him. His health was low enough. Of course, I think this is yeah, it's got blinding grenades, so the blast radius ain't great. What the heck?
Zone A lost. It's a power play. Get those zones
Alright,
back.
I'm getting ticked off. I'm going to hyper aggressive loadout. I don't have the patience.
Zone B
Yeah.
captured.
I'm tired of cheap stuff constantly happening like that. And again, it always bothers me when there's 3 teammates nearby, not one of them fires a shot till I'm dead.
Zone C captured. You have zone advantage.
Of course, their whole team's here.
Zone B lost. Enemy has advantage.
See, the problem is they're sticking
Zone
together
A
in groups of 3 and
Zone
stuff, so there's
advantage
nothing
is
I can do.
yours. Zone C lost.
See, every time I get that guy low, his buddies show up to help
Zone
him.
B captured. You
Alright.
have advantage.
Again, good for them, they're sticking together, but every time I spawn, I go 5 feet, their whole team is there. It's ticking me off. This loadout only really works for me when they're not all grouped together all the time. It's not so much for stragglers, but...
Zone B lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
See, again, and Mr. Laser, see, I hate this. Why are they always... That should have killed him! We hit him with the shotgun and then meleeed him. That's a guaranteed kill. Even if most of the shotgun missed, that's enough. See, again, I'm not saying they're cheating, but you know it's just the rules change all of a sudden. Alright. Gotta adapt again.
That shut them down. You have advantage.
Problem is they're sticking together really well, which is part of the problem. I don't know how I survived that. Thankfully I did.
Zone A lost. They have advantage.
Then his buddy gets me.
Zone C captured. You have advantage. Zone B lost.
Don't go in there, he's right there. My gosh! Another thing that bugs me when I'm holding a line, and then, oh, there's a guy next to me, which partly he just flanked there.
Enemy has your zones. You captured Zone A. Only 5 minutes left.
Gosh darn it, I hit him. Teammate, shoot him in the back. I gave it to him on a silver platter, he didn't do anything. And there's another one. Then again, they have a bajillion supers. It's like, hey, we actually have these guys pinned now. Oh, sorry, they all have their supers ready.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
I gotta stick with my
Zone
team.
A lost. Enemy has zone advantage.
See, what bothers me is radar showing there's a guy right around that corner,
Shut the enemy
and
down.
the thing went around the corner, showing the guy still near, didn't hit anything. Not even a little bit. But Radar's like, he's
Zone A
right
captured.
around the
Zone
corner.
advantage is yours. Zone C captured. That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them.
See, again, I gotta retreat. There's a guy right behind me.
Zone A lost. They've
Oh my
almost
gosh.
won.
See, again, I do the smart thing. I retreat. There's a guy, there's a guy, there's a guy. I can actually sneak up a guy and kill him, but oh, sorry, he's got one more teammate coming out the door. That's another reason that bothers me. It's like, even when I can get away, I'm surrounded.
Three minutes.
Just it bothers me. It's like, oh, okay, you got away from those 4 guys. Or 3 guys, and then you got that guy.
Zone C lost. Enemy has advantage. Zone A captured. You have advantage.
I land my shots, he lands his, he wins.
Zone B
No
lost.
teammates to be around, he's got his
This
teammate.
loss and fight again. You've got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
See, I just hate that when it's like, you're not allowed to win now. Like the one guy, you saw on radar, where the radar was, that means there was a guy right around the corner. And the tornado even went around the corner because it tracked him. It's still showing he's close around the corner, and then it doesn't hit anybody at all. It's like, that bothers me, because like, according to radar, there should be a guy right there. It's like, nope, sorry. Because again, it even did like a 90-degree turn around the corner because it knew he was there. So he was there. It wouldn't have done that unless he was close. But whatever. You see what I mean? That's like, I was actually able to get away from the 3 guys. I'm moving away. There's another guy. Okay, so I keep going. I'm somehow able to dodge that guy. There's a 4th guy, or a 5th guy, who's actually half health, doesn't see me, which is extremely rare when I'm playing. So I'm able to one-hit melee him, and I'm like, okay, I can get to see. And there's the 6th guy coming out of the doorway as soon as I kill his buddy who finishes me off. It's like, yeah, I swear, it's like I have the Final Destination curse in video games like this. It's like, alright, you got away from everybody, even killed the one guy because he wasn't paying attention, but here's the last one and he gets you. It's like, great. I prefer Rampage. You know what? I like Substance though. Substance is good with fast firing ones. Because the slower the rate of fire, the less you get back for each shot. Because usually it's more powerful. So if you have Substance on something like
Control.
well, like this, and you get all headshots, you'll pretty much not have infinite ammo, but assuming like on low level red bars or something, can be pretty good, especially with Rampage. Doesn't work so well with Kill Clip. I mean, I guess.
Capture and defend, Guardians.
And I got no backup.
Enemy claimed Zone C. You captured Zone A.
See, again.
Zone B captured. You
See, again.
have advantage.
I go up with my teammate. There's one guy, then 2. Okay, and then there's a 3rd guy from behind us. Oh well, I would have had him, and
Zone A lost. Enemy has advantage.
See, he just punched him around the corner. I fired the grenade launcher around. You're telling me that didn't hit him? This is why I get mad at this stuff. Like, my teammate literally just ran up to the spot where the grenade exploded and punched the dude.
Battle is still close.
Game's like, I didn't see him there. I don't know what's going on.
You captured Zone A. You have advantage.
Yeah,
They
just
have
these.
advantage.
Kind of have that on pulse. I should have that on the grenade launcher though. Hopefully my teammates aren't getting murdered.
Zone C captured. You have advantage. Shut the enemy down. Fire team that fights together.
See, again, they're
stays
all
together.
here. Look at that. We killed 2 guys. There's still 2 here.
They have advantage. Zone A lost. This is amazing.
See what I mean? I'm able to fall back to where my teammates are, hold my point, kill the guy. As soon as I retreat, there's a guy behind me. I don't like games that are like that. Because I like being able to hold a line like an actual war or battle, you know, and go back and forth. I'm not against flanking, I'm not saying that, but when that happens as much as it does, it drives me nuts. I wouldn't mind if it wasn't so frequent, is what I mean. See, like, that's lag and it's bull. You saw that. I hit the melee button, it didn't activate the second time. Watch, you can melee, melee. I hit it twice, and it didn't activate, and then it did, I kill him, and then a noticeable half-second later, he kills me. Again, you tell me lag isn't kicking in there. Then I get sniped. See, this is what I mean. All of a sudden, it's like, no matter what I do, I can't do anything. Like, literally, if my life depended on it, there's nothing I can do. Because all of a sudden, that doesn't work, this doesn't work, that doesn't work, this doesn't work. That's why it drives me nuts. Where's my teammate? Was there not a second teammate to my left? See, that's another thing that bugs me. We can hold the line against that guy, and then that teammate, for some reason, runs off, leaves me to die. Again, it's not bull. Even with Chaperone, that's got to be on the edge of its range. But again, you see my point. Just for some reason now, again, I'm not the best player. But for some reason now, there's nothing I can do. Like that. He was in the blast range of that. See, I'm getting pissed off because you see it touched him. You even saw the hit marker come up. And then it's going like, oh, it doesn't affect him. This is why lag drives me nuts. Yeah, I'm not saying it would have killed him, but it should have at least hit him. And it's not doing anything for some reason.
Zone A lost. They have advantage.
That's what I'm talking about. Again, I know I'm not the best, but when stuff like that happens, that is not my fault. And then his grenade lands right in the middle of
Only
us.
5 minutes left. Zone C lost. Your enemy has a power play.
I just hate when the game, for some reason, goes, you're not winning today. Because again, whether it's lag or just the other guys being way too good for me to fight and beat. See, that got him around the corner. My gosh. If you have a solar super, you should be able to get out of stasis faster, because
Zone
it
B
kind of makes
captured.
sense.
You have advantage.
If you were just frozen, there wouldn't be icicle effects. So that implies there's a cold part. You know what I mean? Or at least you should have resistance to getting frozen when doing it. Not like immunity, but you take longer to freeze because you know it's your super. See, again,
Zone C lost. They have advantage.
I hate it when it's not fun to me, and I can't learn when you're just constantly getting wrecked. You can't. It's just like, oh, I died because I guess he was there.
Zone
Even when I
C
check my
captured.
flank, it's
You
like,
have
oh, he's
zone
not there when I
advantage.
check. But as soon as I turn around, boom, you're dead. Then alls are using snipers, shotguns. Again, if you're good with that, good
Zone
for
A
you, but
captured. That's a
can't
power
even
play.
counter. See, again, I'm trying to
Neutral
retreat. There's
now
already a guy
hold.
here.
Zone B lost. 3 minutes remaining.
It's not fun to fight people that are constantly trying to get into your spawns and stuff. With a hand cannon? Come on.
Zone
See, that's
B
the other thing, too.
That's a
A
power
hand
play.
cannon should not do
Neutral
90% damage
now
at that range. I don't care what it is. If it's Ariana's vow, sure,
Zone A
but
lost.
maybe he had that. Goes for nobody else but me. You just, again, I try not to make these streams about
Zone B
complaining.
lost.
But if you
They
watch
have
my gameplay,
advantage.
even when I
Zone C
retreat
lost.
before
It's a
getting
power play.
overwhelmed, even
Get
when I
those
make
zones
right
back.
decisions, just, it's like you're not allowed to do well. And I hate games that are like that. It wouldn't bug me as much if it wasn't for all the lag issues. See, again, I hate playing perfect players too. Excuse me. Throat's
Zone
drying up.
C captured. You have zone advantage.
Again, good for him. He's that good. I'm not gonna call him a sweat lord or
Zone
a
A
shotgun
lost.
monkey
They
or
have
whatever.
advantage.
Good for him. Like genuinely, good for him. But it is not fun to fight at all. And he's obviously should be in a league 10 times higher than me. Because I can't learn from getting stomped. I don't.
You captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
I'm not saying I don't want to play players better than me, but when they're leagues and leagues and
Enemies
leagues and leagues and
almost
leagues and
won.
miles above me in skill, I can't learn from that. It's like, okay, this guy's super duper good. So what do I do now?
What can stop you?
You know what I
if
mean?
Fight together. Nothing.
Then all of a sudden I can do that. With my teammates' help, of course. Of course, my teammate did most of the damage.
Zone C lost. Enemy has zone
It drives me
advantage.
nuts.
You captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. 1 minute. Won't be long now. Zone B lost.
So you notice he turned away from my teammate and came at me at the end? I'm just pointing that out.
What can stop you?
Okay,
Fight
where did he...
together.
Again!
Nothing.
My teammate, so that means he had to go past
A
my
well-fought
teammate to come
victory.
after me. Why? That's all I want to know is why. I can't get better unless I understand what's going on. And that makes absolutely no
Your
sense
victory gives the city hope.
at
Guardians.
all. That makes no sense at all for him to run past my teammate who was right there. And then for him to kill me only. It makes no sense at all. I swear, it's like some players decide to pick one player to specifically go for no matter what, and I just happen to be one of the ones that get picked a lot. It drives me nuts. Because again, unless I got people help me notice what I'm doing wrong, I can't learn from that. It's very hard for me to learn from that. And again, I'm not... There are a lot of mistakes of my own, but there's times too where you see where I hit the one guy and there was the half-second delay before he died, and I'm just saying that because then you know there is lag involved. And I hate lag more than anything. Because it takes a skill level of somebody, because I play, like I said, I play down to the wire, which is why it affects me so much. I tend to play things down to the split second, and when it's running properly, it works great for me. Because I'm better at reacting, better being reactive than proactive. So when there's too much lag, or any at all, it just throws me off. That's just how I play, it's how my brain works. It drives me nuts. I cannot stand it. Again, I just don't like when it's like, no matter what I do, I'm losing right now. Figures a grenade launcher's one more. Again, I really do try not to make these complaining streams, so I apologize for that. It drives me absolutely nuts. And I hope you can see what I'm saying. I'm not saying I'm always right or that's always lag. There's plenty of times where I make mistakes, but the problem is when you have a chaotic force such as lag constantly interfering, it's hard to discern what is you and isn't you when it looks really weird. So again, I do miss plenty of times, and that's another reason I don't like forced aim assist in this game, because it is in there. That's what bullet magnetism, that's what the range stat affects, is targeting adjustment. That's bullet magnetism aim assist. That's why, like, the one time I shot the edge of the cover the guy was behind, not him, I hit the cover, so it shouldn't have hit him, and then I got a headshot for that. It's like, but that's because the bullet magnetism says, oh well, it actually went around. And again, if you have someone in your screen for like half a second, that's why what can be a guaranteed shotgun kill all of a sudden isn't, because that one frame he was in your thing, on his thing he was actually past you. So it ends up being a miss when it looks like a hit. Again, if you watch my other streams in this, you'll see it. There's a couple times where I very clearly got a guy with a shotgun point blank range. He's rushing me. With Lord of Wolves one time, I remember, and it did 0 damage to him. Not even afterwards when I died, you didn't see his health bar drop. Just for some reason, it's like...
And hold them to your last breath.
I don't know.
You captured Zone C. Enemy claimed Zone A.
See, again, if he was around that corner, how did the grenade not hit him?
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
But you see what I mean? It literally went around the corner, detonated right away, and a half a second later the guy steps out with no damage. That's why I don't trust that.
Zone C lost.
Oh, there was a quest for that? I should look at the
Zone
other
A
one, see what other
captured.
weapons
Zone
we gotta
advantage
use.
is yours.
And we got a sniper. Oh, he stayed?
That's why we have fire teams.
And you notice, even though half his bullets missed me, somehow he's still able to kill me before my pulse bolts hit him. At that range, I should have had the advantage. Well, I guess that's within the auto rifle range. But again, it's like, he missed half his shots with the auto rifle, which you need to hit a lot of your shots. So, I died. And there's gonna be another mercy roll, look at the score. I hope not, but... Son of a gun. See, that's the same guy from last game, and somehow I'm able to do well against him now. Oh, he just saved my life from the other guy. Let me check this. Drive me nuts. What was the one? Said do it in Crucible. Defeat Guardians in Scorch. Complete matches in Showdown. Which one was that? I don't know. Anyway. Because usually the weapon ones are only for the PvE side of things. At least when it's what it looks like when I read them. Of course, it could be if the Crucible map's in that area, technically, it counts. Teammate, get heavy! Nobody grabs heavy anymore. Like, most people just don't go for it now. Are there? Like, I'm hearing or seeing nothing.
I've seen enough. I'm calling this one.
I wonder if they're even playing.
Victory is all I ask. Good. Your victory
These
gives
are all
the
bad
city
matches
hope,
today.
Guardians.
Because half of them are mercy. Usually normal Crucible control isn't mercy rules so much. So it's, again, we either get stomped or we stomp. That's not fun. Because you can't learn from that. I don't learn from getting stomped, and when you just stomp other players, it's like, this guy was in the last match destroying us, and now all of a sudden he can't play either. So again, like, there's something changing there. Again, maybe he stopped trying, I don't know, but it's always weird when that happens. I'm gonna take a break real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I don't know, maybe we'll try the competitive playlist. Well, maybe we should up back man. Because we're getting a lot of mercy rolls in control, and that's not fun. Is it survival? Yep, that's that one. Used to be called competitive, I guess it's just this middle one now. Is that... No, that's not glory based, is it? Doesn't really say. We'll try competitive, see how it goes. Cannot promise I will do better there. Sometimes I do. It's kind of weird. Of course, I don't usually play it, so I'm going to be putting it at the lower rankings. Let's see how it goes. I don't know why this is here. It looks like it's a thing. It even highlights up. But it doesn't do anything when I click on it. I guess just saying that's what this is, but the shaders are here. I don't know. Alright, well let's try this competitive. We'll see how this match goes. Depending how it goes, we may or may not continue in it. Survival, I don't think you can revive, but you do have limited lives. I should change my super. It's too late.
Every death will cost you, Guardian. Fight smart.
See, in these I just follow the other guys. I'm not gonna... Oh snap. Oh, they're using snipers. That's gonna stink for the other team. Oh, they're down a guy too, so this isn't gonna be a fair match.
Lives left.
Where is this guy?
One minute. You're neck and neck on reserves.
Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Last light. This is it. No more lives on your side. 30 seconds. Enemy team
I was gonna
down
say,
lives.
that looked like it should have hit
Topple
him. I thought that was a sniper. I saw the light, I'm like, oh no!
10 seconds.
I think he's on his own.
Tiebreaker active. This is not the end. One enemy left.
Alright, Syntheseps helped there.
You annihilated them. You're in
I
the
think
lead.
it's first
Stay
to
there.
4 or 5. I think it's 5.
Three lives left.
What was that? It reacted like it was a sniper shot, but it was a pulse. That was weird.
Last life.
See, that bothers me too. We were doing good, and now all of a sudden we're getting stomped. That always bothers me.
You're out of lives. Fight on just the same. One minute. Good. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like. No one left to fight.
Oh, come on. He just happened to go the other way.
So fight.
On the last one. Gosh darn it. They have a life left too.
30 seconds remaining.
There's nothing I could do. I don't have a shotgun or anything.
Your
I was hoping he would come
enemy
from
on the run.
behind so I could get him through the barrier, but they coordinated well. Well, two of them are in a group. Of course, two on our team are good. See, that's what bothers me. The first match, see, look at my connection as though. The first match we
It's
did
getting
very
even.
well, and then the second one we did
Which
horrible.
of you
It's
will
like,
survive?
so who was holding back and who was deliberately playing poorly? Alright, see like that? He was very clearly in that blast,
left.
and it did no damage. You tell me what happened there. I want to know. Because according to what it's supposed to happen, that definitely didn't look right.
Last life.
See, why are we doing horrible now? See, that's what bothers me.
You're out of lives. Fight on just the same. 1 minute left. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. Oh, look what you have. One enemy left. 30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this.
Well, I'm the worst player, so I'll be the guinea pig. I almost used my super, but I realize
10 seconds.
but there's multiple rounds, it goes over time.
You annihilated them.
Maybe I misread that, but it looked like he meleeed him to death and then the dead guy shotgunned him. So you tell me what happened
Round
there.
start.
Maybe I missaw that.
The lead is yours. Three lives left. One minute left.
Ah,
Last life. This This is it.
Just a little bit. At least I nullified the super. I think it's to.
30
Is it?
seconds. Win or lose.
No,
this
we
is
won
the
2.
end.
It's halfway, so it's the first to 4. So I need to use my super before then.
You're out of life. Fight on just the same.
Oh, come on.
10 seconds. Your
See, that's what
enemies
bothers me
have
is-
bested you. This time.
When we did it very well in the first round, what happened there? Like, I genuinely want to know. Was it because we played exceptionally well that round and we aren't anymore, or were they just not
Which
trying?
of you
You know what I
will
mean?
survive?
Because it does matter. It's like, well, did we just hit a good stride in the first thing that we lost? Or do we just suck now? Oh, that looked like it went to my right. That's another thing that bugs me. You see the projectile looks like it went to the right of me? If it came right at my face, it'd be like, okay, that definitely hit me. But when that happens, it's like, what happened there?
Last life.
Oh, they killed each other.
1 minute left.
I'm not the last one alive. Where are my teammates? Crud, I'm separated. Oh, they're both using that.
You're out of lives. Fight on.
They're definitely trying to gimmick this. Oh, I barely survived that.
30 seconds. Enemy team
Nice.
has no reserves left. Finish them.
Alright. Don't follow me. I don't know what I'm doing.
Ten seconds.
Oh, I used that at the wrong time.
Not the end. One foe remains. You're the last guardian standing. Fight.
Why did it do that? What the heck?
Your enemy has taken.
What did
the
he
fight.
even knock me back with?
That was all of
See,
them.
that pisses me off. What did he knock me back with? Why did I get flung back a mile?
Enemy has match point.
Like, I used
Show
my
them
super
how
to
little
secure
you
that,
care.
and then it's like, hey, it doesn't matter. Again, that bothers me. What happened there? To my knowledge, there's no exotic that just knocks you away unless you have tractor cannon.
Three lives left.
See, again, I know there's a guy around the corner. Why? This thing is being really inconsistent with hits, and it's bothering me.
One after another.
That was a lucky shot. What are we doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Don't follow me.
One minute. You're ahead on lives. Go. Make them cry. Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them. "30 seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead." Last life. out of lives.
Why am I
Fight
the
on,
last
just the
one?
same.
I hate being
10
the last
seconds.
one. Too much pressure.
Tiebreaker active. The end is coming. Fight! No one left to fight in your place. So fight. This is it. Show me what you've got. You
Bull!
ain't
He had a shotgun now?
got down.
Again, that's twice he stole it from me at the last second.
The enemy.
That time it was a shotgun, and he's being a doofus for doing that, but... I hate when people brag. It's just stupid. You just look like a jerk. Anyway. What bothers me is the last one when he knocked me out of the zone. What the heck was that? Like, I can't even inspect the player to see what gear they had because it's like, oh, sorry, you're not allowed to see what they had. And that's not him. Show me the stuff. Show me. See, I'm trying to figure out what did he have that caused that so I can be better prepared for it next time. And game says, you're not allowed to look. So what's the step I can take to improve here? See what gear he had to better understand what exactly it was that caused that to happen. And again, game says, you're not allowed to know. Well, how am I supposed to improve if you won't let me see what went wrong? That's why I hate that stuff. It's like, let me learn. It's like, here, I do have an avenue that I can actually take to learn that I thought of. Not I'm saying I'm the only one who thought of it, but it actually occurred to me to do it, and I'm not allowed to look. Because you're supposed to be able to inspect other players. I bet I can inspect them, right? I guess not. I don't know why you can't inspect them. To my knowledge, you can't make it so people can't see what you have. I think when they leave the match, you can no longer inspect their player because it's technically not in your instance, so if they change it, you won't know. But it's still stupid. I should be able to inspect what they had at the end of the last match, just so I could be like, oh, that's what it was that did that. Now I understand and know what to watch out for. Instead, it's like, hey, you're not allowed to know, so get good, scrub. It's like... like, I'm trying to, but you're saying no. That's why it drives me nuts. See, I would have a shotgun here, but I only have a fusion. And I could pull something out, but... this is working good for me, and then I got that. Of course, I could try switching to that and hand cannon, but this is working so far, so I want to stick with that.
Survival.
Yeah, it just bugs me. It's like, hey, here's the avenue you can take to improve, but I'm not going to let you take it. Gee, thanks.
Every death will cost you, Guardian. Fight smart.
It's like, you got to get better before you can learn how to get better. Why? Because I say so. Oh, that's a good spot. I hate this grenade launcher. It's extremely inconsistent, and I hate it for that. There's times it seems to blow up in their face. Again, if I had a shotgun, I'd switch to that. Or a better grenade launcher.
Enemy team is out of lives.
Almost blocked them.
Topple them. One minute left. The enemy is out of second chances.
See, like there,
Lives
I
left.
got into cover, and you can see it's as tall as I was when I died. I got into cover, still says I
An
died.
opponent stands.
So again, that ticks me off because the best thing I could do is make sure I pop in and out, but because of bullet magnetism, doesn't matter. He was still able to shoot me through the cover. Or it lagged and said I was still actually exposed slightly when on my screen I was in safety. And that's what the problem was there.
All
Oh, somebody quit
opponents
from their team.
Defeated.
I don't want to get rid of these, but
Round start. You're ahead.
I need some better my secondary. What was that? I've never seen it do that before after I spawn.
3 lives left.
Unintentional direct hit. Thanks for taking that, teammate. I didn't mean to get you killed.
Last life.
See, again, I gotta switch off this because it's extremely inconsistent.
No lives left for your enemy.
Oh, he got him.
Destroy them.
He must have
1
been
minute
hiding in the
left.
tube.
The enemy is out of second chances.
Well, they're down a guy too, so they're at a big disadvantage. And he's using Mythic class from the Vault of Glass raid.
And that's why we have fire teams. 1 opponent standing. You
Alright, let me switch to
obliterated the
this. This thing's being really inconsistent. I think it's because of the blinding grenades.
enemy. Round start. You're in the lead.
It did that again. What is... His shotgun probably should have killed me there. I don't know why it didn't. 'Cause that's what usually happens to me. Point blank shotgun blast and it's like, nope, he survived. It's like, what? That or he completely missed, but I mean, it looked like he was looking right at me. Oh, nice.
Enemy team is out of
I'm
line.
surprised that killed.
Topple
Like I said,
them.
fusions are
1
usually
minute
pretty
left.
glitchy for
The
me
enemy is out of second chances.
in PvP. Thankfully that worked. I don't know if I should grab this. It almost feels unfair at this. I'll leave it alone. I didn't bounce far
30
enough.
seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead. 1 foe
Was he
remains.
above me? Where did that shot come from? Wait. Did he shoot that? It looked like my teammate shot that. I almost forgot I had Syntheseps on.
You smashed your enemies to dust.
I don't want to commit this. Maybe I should do competitive from now on Tuesdays. I think because there's less people,
You
it's
have
the
them
lag's
where you
not
want
as
them.
bad. Of course, I say
Finish
that now. And then next time I do it, it'll go horrible. I mean, it'll go well. It'll be fine. We'll see. Because I always get paranoid about... Because, I mean, you see how frustrated I get playing the normal. And I try to avoid that if I can. So I'm always paranoid about doing that for that very reason.
3 lives left.
Oh, that... See, like there, I guess some of them hit that. So, case in point, if you know there's a guy there, you can shoot him through that. Gun would have worked better, but...
This is wonderful. No lives left for your enemy.
My teammate must have shot him for that last shot to kill him. Because the other two shots burst. The other two burst shots missed.
1 minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. 1 opponent remains.
Oh! I was waiting for him to use that. I'm thinking like, I guess none of us are using our supers. Maybe they're saving it. I guess he was saving
30
it.
seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead. You're out of lives. Fight on just the same.
Oh, jeez. Well, that was the end of match,
Enemies
so.
down. All lives expended. Total victory.
So that was stacked because they lost the guy at the start. So again, that's not exactly a good metric to go by if this is good to continue.
How you survived. Excellent.
See, he did better than I did. I guess I killed 3 more guys. He just died less. So like that wasn't a fair match because the one guy, you know, wasn't there. Of course, he might have disconnected. Who knows anymore? As like I said, the reason I usually don't do competitive is because I'm paranoid about it getting too frustrating. I mean, control can get frustrating, but if you're in the competitive list against really good players, it's like, especially when you're trying to get the glory score up. And I'm talking back when Luna's Howl and what was the other one? Luna's Howl and Not Forgotten were a thing. I was able to get Luna's Howl on my own, but I got Not Forgotten through the kiosk in the tower. No way I was getting that on me. You gotta get like to the top of the board for that thing. It was worth it, and then they nerfed it, so it was like... But whatever. Oh, I need... Oh, darn it. I need a shotgun. The pulse is working for me, but... I like the... It's just too inconsistent. Let's get rid of that.
Commit to your battles wisely. Every death counts.
Oh, we got parties in both teams, thankfully.
3 lives left.
Oh, he's right there.
Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them. Last
They
round.
are? Our guys have been dying left and right. I guess they were getting kills in the process, though.
One minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. No more lives on your side.
There's nothing I can do there. Oh, are they teabagging? Come on. Again, they did nothing special there to even warrant a teabag, let alone to just do it, you know? It's like...
30 seconds. Both teams out of reserves. End this. Your opponents got the better.
You want to know why the world's not a better place? Because people are deliberately mean when they don't need to be. Again, I'm not saying he's a horrible person or anything like that.
The enemy leads.
Still, it doesn't
Catch up
justify it.
and crush them.
But that's why when everyone has the opportunity to be nice, they choose not to. And then we all complain why the world's not better. I'm guilty of that too. Don't get me wrong. There's the snipers. See, that's what I mean by getting frustrated. Is when everyone pulls out the snipers in competitive, it's like, great. You know what I might do?
No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them.
Did they fix fusion? Did they fix
Last
fusions?
light. This is it.
Wait. What do I have? Darn it. I want to get a different secondary
Your team's
weapon.
Out of line.
How did he get
1
over there so
minute.
fast?
No more second chances. Fight to the finish.
Again! See, now they're just rushing. See, this is what I mean by getting frustrated and competitive. When you start getting the higher
Not
ranks,
this time.
it's not fun.
You've been
Unless you
defeated.
have a team to play with and get better with. The fact the guy's name is Mr. Toxic doesn't
You
help with
trail
that.
the enemy. Close the gap.
So I got no respect for people who are deliberately jerks, you know? Yeah, I know it's a game, but let's be honest. You tend to... I mean, you're still dealing with people. Sorry, I lost my
lives
point
left.
there. But anyway, you're still dealing with human beings. Internet or not. Come on, don't be a jerk.
Last life.
It's one
This
thing
is
if you're
it.
joking around with buddies who are okay with
Your
that,
team's out
but
of
if they're
line.
strangers, like, have some respect. Whether or not you have any doesn't matter. It's always good to show respect. Which is what I try to do. Again, I'm not great at it, but I do try.
One minute. No lives left for your enemy. Destroy them.
See, I could have killed him if his buddy wasn't there. I mean, he's got a golden gun, but the other guy's got his, super. Alright, I want to change my...
Your enemies
gun.
have bested you. This time.
I usually do well at duality. Try to grab that.
Opponent has match point. Meaningless. Fight on.
Don't have any ammo for it. Now we have a good close range weapon. And it can be a slug when you aim it. I don't want to block teammates.
Three lives left. Last life.
Oh, he
1
used a
minute.
super. I thought it was
One
the
neck on
ground
reserve.
pound for middle tree arc.
No more lives on your side. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them.
Oh my gosh, I hit the jump button and it didn't activate. See, again, that's why I go nuts about that. I did hit jump to get the third hit, and the game's like, oh, I'm sorry, were you trying to do something cool? He's probably gonna try to snipe. Oh, he's
10
by
seconds.
himself. See, again, you notice as soon as I look left, that's when he pops out.
Tiebreaker active. You have one last shot at survival.
I'm just saying, it bugs me the millisecond I look
annihilate.
away is when he happens to pop out. Like, you can know roughly where someone is positioned, but you can't know where they're looking. Some games will do that with, like, arrow on the
Opponent
radar.
has match point.
So it bugs me when the
Meaningless.
millisecond I
Fight
look to the
on.
left is when the guy pops out and fires.
lives left.
Did they increase slug shotgun effectiveness? Because I feel like that's longer than it used to be. Oh, like that!
This is it.
I should have had enough time to aim and fire, but like I'm insta dead. I think because he hip fired with the sniper, so I died right away. Or so it did plenty of damage for the.
You're out of lives. Fight on just the same. Enemy team is out of lives. Topple them.
But
1 minute. No more second chances. Fight to the finish.
he's gonna grab heavy, or our guys are heavy. See, again, I need cover, people. I just don't want them to get it.
Good. Show your enemy what a real fight looks like. One
I'm surprised
foe
that worked. I thought it
remains.
would kill me for
30
sure.
seconds. Both teams out of reserve.
See, again,
End this.
when he did that, I looked at the side thing, and at that exact moment is when he hopped out and
The
did that.
enemy has won.
And then he teabags like he did something special.
Defeat
It's like, why?
comes for us all from time to time.
I'm just saying, if you watch my stuff, you'll see I have horrible situational awareness. For some reason, whenever I happen to look away, 90% of the time, that's when the person pops out and fires. I'm sure you experience that too, but I can, even when I sit on a point for a while, no one will pop out. As soon as I turn around, not move, so I'm not moving on radar. As soon as I look to the other way, that's when the guy pops out and shoots me in the back twice. It's like, it drives me nuts. And back to the like teabagging stuff. It's like, again, if you do that, that's up to you. It's your choice. I'm not condemning you for that, but let's be honest. When you do that, unless you're like dancing across the map with someone because you're both behind barriers or something, you're doing it to upset somebody. And again, that's your choice to do, but why? Then you wonder why people do it back. You get mad. It's like it's an endless cycle, and there's always going to be people doing that. Just. I mean, they call it toxicity for a reason. It's just poison. It spreads, and it's hard to resist too, you know? Sometimes you want to do that, I get that. But you want to make a better world, it's got to start with you. Yeah, you have to have other people do their part, but you can control what you do. Which, again, is easier said than done. I know I'm not the best example, because I get mad a lot when stuff happens, but I try to never blame the other player. I mean, I blame lag a lot, but that's why I like when people are really good and stuff, I won't say they're a sweat lord or anything. Like, to me, that's disrespectful. It's like, just because they're very good, don't condemn them for that. But again, that's your choice. But again, you want to build a positive environment, try to learn from that person, which again, isn't easy unless you're able to talk with them. But again, to me, like, I'm a big Halo fan, and I definitely going to hop into Infinite when it comes out. I might start streaming in the multiplayer and campaign too. We'll see about that, but I know Halo was notorious for teabagging. I never did that. I never thought it was cool. It's just stupid, you know? And I don't care what your age is. To me, if you find something funny or not, doesn't matter what your age is. Sometimes that relates to it. I just never found it funny. Never found it cool. And to deliberately try to upset somebody it makes you the jerk. And again, it's different when you have friends that you joke around like that and you're both okay with that. That's different. Because then you both have that level of humor. You both like to joke around like that. That's different, you know? But when it's like a stranger, it's like, come on. And then down the road, people wonder why there's less people playing a game while people don't want to do high level stuff. It's like when people tail in traffic too. It's like everyone gets mad when someone tails them, but then how many of those people tail other people too? You know what I mean? It's kind of like do unto others you would have them do unto you. As in, don't do to them what you don't want them to do to you.
Every
Know?
death counts.
Anyway, that's how I feel about that.
Three lives left.
See, you shouldn't be able to snipe when you're getting shot. I think Destiny 2 should add de-scoping. Because if you've played this, there's been numerous times where you're actively hitting somebody with a gun and they can still snipe you in the head. That's not skill, that's the algorithm just being a Because people have researched it. I can't hit anything for some reason.
No more lives on your side. Only 1 minute left. Enemy team has no reserves left.
I'm just saying, you want to build a better gaming environment, which is what I want to do. That's what my group's about. You know, you gotta take this out. Again, it's not easy. Our lives are out already?
Your opponents got the better of you.
The worst part is when someone really good is a jerk, because then you can't pound them into the ground, you know? It's like...
Your
But
enemy
yeah,
has a lead on you. Take it.
See, this is why I usually stay out of competitive, because, you know, multiple matches we're getting, like, really good players. Because I'm not good enough to be able to go toe-to-toe with them. I'm not afraid to admit that. And like I said, I don't learn from getting constantly stomped. What is affecting me? Oh, he must have hit me with Le
3
Monarch.
lives left. Two for one.
So again, as soon as I move up, that's when the guy pops out and fires. And I'm outside of melee range too.
One minute. You're ahead on lives. Last life. This is it. Your team
Gosh darn
out
it.
of
I hate
lives.
being the last one.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
Oh, there was one more burst. Come on. See, like that. What are the odds? Usually they run out, but he happened to be running the loadout where you get one more burst from the
30
lightning
seconds.
grenade.
Both teams out of reserves. End this. One foe.
Because in my mind, I'm like, that's been going for a while. It should be done by now. Run out in front, you're still dead. If he hadn't been running that, I might have been able to get him. So I always forget to change camera.
10 seconds.
But again, lucky that he picked that.
Tiebreaker active. The end is coming. Fight!
I think he's got Le Monarch. That's where that poison effect came from. Nice.
You smashed your enemies to dust.
So we're kind of going toe-to-toe here.
It's dead even. Which of you will survive? Three lives left.
We both fire at the same
Last
range.
light.
Somehow
This
he
is it.
survives with 60% health. I die in one shot. See again, that was relatively, not completely, but he took less damage than he should have.
Your team's out of lives. 1 minute. Enemy team has
Oh,
no
I missed the
reserves
door
left.
somehow.
Finish them.
Oh, he was almost dead. They're gonna get heavy though. I'm hoping I can hit him if he pops out. Bull! He stopped
30
moving
seconds.
fast,
Both
and
teams
he's
out of
still able to
reserve.
get the shoulder charge.
End
I
this.
call bull on that. Because he kind of stopped his momentum, and then he was still able to do that. Like, come on. Oh, did he teabag me when he went by? See, that's what I'm talking about. Why do that? Because I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make people
10
angry so they play worse. It's like, so you want people to suck so you
Not
can
this
win.
time.
That means you're a
being
horrible player.
defeated.
I don't mean like morally. I mean like, so you're not good enough to beat them without them being angry. I get it's a strategy, but again, personally, I think
Enemy
it's a
is in
scummy
the lead.
strategy.
Not for long.
Because again, I do want to play my best against other people's best, but at my level so I can learn. Because I can learn better growing, you know? I don't learn by getting stomped, but don't deliberately try to make people worse because you're not good enough to beat them otherwise. You know what I mean? And if you are, good for you, but still, it's like, come on.
Three lives left.
That was our guy. Sorry, my phone was going off. I wasn't paying attention. Should have helped him.
Enemy team has no reserves left. Finish them.
Oh, I threw that too far to the right. I was hoping it would bounce.
One minute left. The enemy is out of second chances. One foe remains.
Oh, that was the last guy.
All opponents defeated.
See, I'm not good at getting the precision hits with the slug shotgun, but if I can land the body and then with syntheseps, I got about the same range as the slug
You're
shotgun.
evenly matched, but one team must fall.
That's why I like duality. When you aim, it's a slug. When you hip fire, it's what, grape shot, whatever you want to call it. See, like that. That's why the game gave them a free point, because you saw I was barely out. I was in cover when the last burst killed me, meaning it shot me through the wall. Not saying he's cheating, but because of the bullet magnetism, that's why that happened.
Last life. This is it.
What?
Out of lives. Fight on just the same.
Anyway, so like there, because of the lag, he got a free kill when he shouldn't have. And in a competitive playset, that's ridiculous.
One minute left.
Only one of us can get it? Again, my point right there. I whipped around, he was in the center of my reticle and it was centered on his chest. He survives. He should not have survived that.
Your enemies
It's a
have
shotgun.
bested you. This time.
And he survived a point blank blast to the chest. He should not have survived,
Opponent
period.
has match point.
So again,
Meaningless.
I'm not saying they're
Fight on.
cheating, but what that essentially means is because of the lag, it's like the game's cheating for them. Because again, play that back and look at, you tell me if I'm wrong. That was on target. That was center of mass in the chest. And it says, oh hey, he gets it.
Three lives left. I bet they didn't expect that. One minute. You're neck and neck on reserve.
He's just being a doofus now. See, basically what that means, more than likely he's just an arrogant
Enemy
person,
team is
which
out of
isn't good for
lives.
his health either.
Topple them. 30 seconds. Slay your enemy and they stay dead.
I got no respect for people that are deliberate jerks like that. He's probably messing around, but considering he was teabagging earlier, odds are he's doing it just to boast, like, oh, I'm so good. Again, I'm trying not to make fun of him. But...
10 seconds. Last life.
Wait.
You'll outlive us all. This round is yours.
What happened? I think your ammo carries over, that's why I didn't fire at him.
Match point and tie.
So I guess we had more kills on him? Watch out for snipers. Oh, that one of those bullets should have hit him.
Three lives left. One minute. You're ahead on live.
Right.
Last life. Enemy team has no reserves left.
Oh, if I hadn't jumped, I hit the mouse once, the spacebar once, but I think I accidentally like twitched, so it gave me the bonus jump, which is what got me killed. That was 100% me, but it's because my like thumb twitched. He should not be able to get me through there. That's cheap. If he would have hopped up and got me, but the problem is this tracking is so strong on that, it doesn't matter where you are in front of him, it just auto goes. And I don't like that. Especially since they could just spam it. So they can just get you if you're anywhere near him. Which is part of the danger, but I jumped above, so it should have had him go under, and if he swung again aiming at me, then I'd be okay with that. That's why that bugs me.
Allies down. Lives extinguished.
Because I've used it before in the same situation, and it didn't connect. Like, I looked right at them, they were right above me. Just like that. And it didn't go after him. Again, if it was consistent, I wouldn't have as much of a problem with it. But because of whatever it is exactly, it tends to consistently just... I don't know. Like, if you see my gameplay before, you know what I mean. Again, I'm not saying I'm the best player, but I've had times where I had the same exact situation and I had the spectral blades and it didn't connect. Same thing with Dawn of Blade. Dawn of Blade almost always kills me, even if it's within 5 feet of me. And then when I use it with the tracking, I've had times where I hit someone directly and it didn't kill him. Heck, I think in the last stream or 2 Destiny 2 streams ago, I hit them with the shoulder charge in the Void super with the shield. And you could see it applied the detonator to them, indicating I hit them, but they took no damage from it. And they weren't in a super either. So again, it's stuff like that, especially in a competitive environment that's like, why? You know what I mean? It's just frustrating. Alright, let's do a Mayhem match to wrap it up. I'm too worried there's going to be, the next match is going to go horrible, so. I don't want to get rid of that because it's got 6, and it's a Pathfinder chest plate, so. But, yeah. take a while. Excuse me. Yeah, that's how I know I keep coming back to it. It's because it bothers me. Not like, oh, that's me, but it's like, it's why. It doesn't help anybody, doesn't help you, and if anything, it just makes people think you're a jerk when you teabag and stuff. Again, if that's what you do, that's your choice. I'm not condemning you for it, but you have to acknowledge that if you're doing it, and that thing where you kill someone and teabag their dead corpse, you're doing it to rub it in. Metaphorically and literally, but it's not cool. I don't know, that's how I feel about it. Because again, it doesn't build a better environment. It just makes people more angry when stuff happens. And anyway, I mean, there's a lot of awareness recently. At least you see it on all kinds of stuff, channels, TVs about mental health awareness, and that doesn't help it. You know, it's like you're trying to deliberately put someone in a bad place. And yes, you should try to have a thicker skin, but if you look at all of reality, not everyone has a thick skin. I'm not just talking about people. Look at different animals. Yeah, like, I don't know what. Mice should have a thicker skin when cats go for them, but they don't. Sometimes it's just people don't have that thicker skin. Some try to get it, some don't try as hard as they should to be better about it. And it is important to get the skill to be able to... I'm not saying we need to make a safe room or anything like that, but I do want to make an arena that encourages you and pushes you to be better. That's what I want my group to be, and I'm working hard on that. I got a long ways to go. But you don't want an environment where nothing can happen to you, but at the same time, you don't want one where, well, like there, you don't want to stomp or get stomped. You want to be able to improve, grow, help others grow, and that'll help you both to get better. Because ask anyone who teaches, sometimes when you teach people and something you know, you find you know stuff you didn't know you knew. Wait, didn't knew you know. I don't know. Either way, you get what I mean. Like if you've ever taught before, it helps you to better understand what you do yourself too. Because then you actually have to know what you're doing in order to teach it. Because like me, I tend to kind of do it, but when you're actually teaching, it helps you to better, oh, you know, I never made that connection in my head, but here's why this works and how it helps. So again, you'll both be better for it. And the better people are around you at near your level, the better you can get because you'll constantly be challenging each other. Whether you're just having fun or whatever else, so. Anyway. Again, it's okay to joke around, have fun, laugh around, but I think it's important to understand who you're dealing with, make sure they're okay with that. Now, I'm not saying like you gotta ask somebody every time, but again, if you're playing with friends that are okay with trash talking, then you know it's like, hey, you can trash talk with them. But if it's a stranger, it's like, don't do that. And don't put them down for not liking it too, because then it's, you know what I mean. That's something I could go on about for a while. Because it is important to try to get a thicker skin, but not everyone's able to do that. And some can only go so far compared to others.
There could be poetry in destruction.
Anyway, I'll try
Write
to stop
me
on
some
that.
poetry. Do it.
I threw my grenade before that hit. You saw that, right? He was coming at me, and when I threw my grenade, all of a sudden he was gone. Either he rubber banded hard, or I don't know what happened there. Anyway. I almost hit the wall there. I thought I was going to. A lot of people are using range supers. You see that he should have died because he took damage from my smash, but it stopped it because it then froze me. Oh, he just spawned. I don't want to kill him. Oh, my teammate was behind him. I saw them both on radar. And apparently they decided to watch me until...
That shut them down.
Oh, that's a... Wow, that's high up in the air. I guess it just doesn't care. Oh, I don't... My second grenade didn't want to go off. See? Oh, he did take damage. Okay, I was gonna say, it looked like it hit him, but it didn't pop up the damage right away.
5 minutes.
See, I don't understand. This is basically, what's the term? Hit scan, where as soon as you fire it, it hits wherever you're aiming. And that fired while he was there, and then all of a sudden he's in front of it. I don't know. See, I can't tell if that's lag or you actually do need to adjust your aim with this. Because again, when I first used this, I think it was last stream, or when I used it on stream, I was able to get shots pretty good with this. So I know it's not because of that. See, I don't know. That looked like it was a headshot, wasn't?
Victory imminent. I bet they didn't expect that.
Oh no! Come here, you. Get rid of that.
A well-fought victory.
That one went really quick. I was just gonna run up to him and spin in circles. There's the score. And here we go. So that'll be it for this stream. Like I said before, it does bother me when people do that. It's partly because it does upset me a little bit, I'll admit, but also because it's not cool, you know? It doesn't help anyone, and if anything, it makes me respect you less, you know? Because personally, I try to go by, you know, show respect whether or not you have respect for anyone. As well as, you know, keep an open mind but a critical eye. So again, you can't get better unless you have people trying to sharpen you, and when people are sharpening you, you're gonna get that friction, you know? But you can't sharpen people when you're just banging the knife against a wall, you know? But anyway, I hope you see my point, because then people have trouble with that, get better, and then, you know, it does affect real life. Yeah, it's a video game, but people are people, whether they're doing it through an interface, whether your phone, or just talking to each other. Heck, even in traffic, I see traffic as the physical manifestation of the internet. Because, you know, anonymity on the internet, people tend to be more mean, and the same thing when they're in their cars. It's like their little safe bubble, you know? But they don't realize how easily someone could turn that around on you. Anyway, but that's it for this stream. Man, my voice keeps going out. Excuse me. But, hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the support. Stream on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube as well. I think it went to Facebook after yesterday's thing, but stream on all those. You're probably watching one of those. So go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, follow, whatever it is. You know how it works. You're smart. I know you are. Sometimes you don't want to be though. I know I'm that way. Anyway, and I also upload videos daily to Facebook and YouTube. Didn't yesterday on Facebook because, you know, that whole thing, but we'll continue to do that. Putting the links on Twitter, Reddit, and Pinterest. It's Virtual Crusader on all of them, one word. Virtual Crusader 777 on Reddit, so check those out. I have a website as well, virtualcrusader.org, where I put game reviews of games I've streamed recently. Excuse me, my body just doesn't want me to talk. Relatively recently, so check those out. If you want to support me too directly, you go to streamlabs.com/virtualcrusader. You can either tip directly or get merchandise with my logo on it. Got like mug, shirts. I think I got shorts and pants on there too. Got like a ranged coat thing. They're on there. But yeah, so check those out as well. And I really do appreciate the support. Really do hope you enjoyed it. And I apologize for when I get aggravated playing this. You know, it's aggravating. So, especially with the lag. Anyway, I try not to talk about it too much. But I do appreciate watching. Tomorrow I am not streaming. Thursday I'm doing the next part of the Borderlands 3 Bounty of Blood DLC. Fun. Still continue with that one. Let's check that out. Friday I'll be doing the next part of Ark. And Saturday, I believe I'm not streaming Saturday. I have something going on. So yeah, I'm not going to be streaming Saturday. Sunday, I'm planning on it. So, and I might just start trying to do competitive for Destiny 2 PvP on Tuesdays. See how that goes. I mean, overall, the matches weren't bad compared to Control. Sometimes Control gets wacky. But we'll see how that goes. So again, really do appreciate watching. Really do hope you enjoyed it. So have a great rest of your day. GG, God bless, and see you later.